Good morning. What is going on, everybody? And it is time for a high carb day. I am freaking starving. I'm excited to get this day started. Oh man, I woke up. I've been awake since like 3:34 in the morning, just laying in bed with my stomach growling, ready for this food. So I'm excited to take you through the day. Um, Coach just sent me the plan, and it's a little different than my normal high carb day, but he also left out my final meal of the night. So we'll get to find out together what I get to eat for dinner. We'll do pictures post workout and see how my appetite is, see how I'm digesting everything, and find out from there. I am hoping for a burger and fries or something. But anyways, starting the day with my anabolic French toast. I got 8 slices of bread, 350 grams of egg whites with some cinnamon mixed in there, 25 grams of carbs from banana, and uh, 30 grams of jam. So a little bit of sugar-free syrup. I don't know why I need sugar-free with all of these carbs, but it is just how we do it. Um, so since this is a new channel, I did a quick little film of how I make this since it's not on any of my old videos. But basically, I just put the egg whites in a big container, mix the cinnamon up in there, dip the bread in the cinnamon, let it soak up or in the egg whites, let it soak the egg whites up, and then just throw it in the pan and fry it up. A little bit of um, extra virgin olive oil, like 0 calorie spray for the pan so that it doesn't stick. And there you have it. Slice up some banana on there, throw some jam and some sugar-free syrup like you just saw, and then voila, 8 slices of amazing, delicious French toast. Mm. So I never really calculate things that much. I just eat what Coach tells me to eat. But this is the first time he's ever asked me what type of bread I'm using. So I sent it to him, and I think I'm eating more carbs than he ever thought I was eating, because each slice of bread is about 26 grams of carbs. So he's like, oh, so meal one alone is 250 carbs. And so he added things up, and he's like, so before we even get to meal five, or meal six, which we haven't decided on what we're going to eat yet, you're already over 1,000 grams of carbs. Say so. I'm going to get this first meal down and take you through what apparently is going to be well over 1,000 grams of carbs today. Mm. 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 Ooh, all right. Time for meal number two. And meals number 2 and 3 are pretty much the same thing. And I have to go help out at opposing seminar at noon. So I probably won't be able to show you meal three. Just know it's the exact same as this, except that I might switch up my additional carb source. So this meal, I get 350 grams of rice, 5 ounces of tilapia, and then he tells me an extra 25 grams of carbs from whatever fat-free source I want. I love fruit, so I usually go with fruit. So I've got this fruit bowl, and so this first meal, I'm going to get 25 grams of carbs out of this little mixture of strawberries, pineapple, kiwi. Obviously, the entire thing is more than 25 grams of carbs, so I just got to figure out exactly how much of that I get. And then I'll either finish that in my other meal for the extra 25 grams of carbs, or I like getting these naked smoothies. So half up, a little more than half of this. This is 52 carbs. So a little more than half of that would be my other. Well, no, I can't do math apparently. Half of that, because the half of that would be 26 carbs. So half of that, or just finish off this for my other 25 grams of carbs. But like I said, I got 5 ounces of tilapia, 350 grams of rice, a little bit of sugar-free ketchup, and than the fruit. And I took a couple caps of this Slin just to help process all these carbs, all these nutrients, help my digestion, and help shuttle the nutrients where we want them to go, right into the muscle. So I'm going to get meal 2 down, and I'll probably either end up having to eat meal 3 at the posing seminar or right before I go while I'm rushing out the door. So that's why I probably won't get to show you meal 3, but like I said, same thing. Meal 4, we get some fun again, so stay tuned for meal number 4, where things start to get interesting. I love pineapple. Kiwi's okay. Strawberries are really good, but I freaking love pineapple. All right, pre-workout time. Meal number 4. That posing seminar those things always go late. So it actually went over by an hour. So I am freaking starving because I only brought the one meal with me, and I need to get this down so I can get to the gym. So we've got 100 grams of carbs from cream of rice, plus 35 grams of whey protein. So I got that all mixed up in here. And I didn't use very much water because I wanted it to take a little less space up in my stomach and for it to be more like a cake texture. So I got that, and then you already see them. I got these 2 beautiful chocolate chip muffins from Wawa. So my typical high carb days have always been just the whey protein and 3 muffins. So I'm getting just as many carbs with this, but a lot less fat. Those muffins are like 40 grams of fat. It's a lot. So it's a lot less calories than I've been getting on my high days just because of the reduced fat. But he hasn't told me what my final meal of the day is going to be yet. So fingers crossed, since he's reducing the fat here, we're going to get something good for my final meal of the night. So I'm going to get this meal down, and we're going to put these carbs to good use with a freaking insane back workout. Go kill it, get my post-workout meal in, and then find out what our final meal of the night's going to be. And man, I could go for a burger. But we will see, and we will do what we're told. We got 4 weeks. We can suffer through 4 more weeks to bring our best, come for that win, and then we can eat whatever we want for a little bit. So I'm going to finish this meal, get this workout, and I'll show you guys my post-workout meal. All right, cream of rice is down. Time to dig into these muffins. I know I said I would see you at my post-workout meal, but got to give you a little taste of the muffin. What's your go-to muffin? I love a good chocolate chip muffin. But you can't go wrong with blueberry or coffee cake. Do you have a specialty muffin? I'd still say chocolate chip might be my favorite. I just love chocolate. All right. Post-workout time. That was a pretty good workout. Crazy, crazy pumps. So post-workout is pretty simple and very sweet. So we got 35 grams of whey isolate, and he just says 200 carbs from a 0 fat source. So I like to mix it up. I want something that's not going to sit too heavy on my stomach, and that's also, obviously, it's 0 fat. It's going to digest super fast. We also don't want something that's high in fiber. We just want something basically sugary, honestly, that's just going to digest super quick. So I like to switch it up. I this is the first time I've ever tried this candy, so I don't know how good it's going to be. But I've been using what are those things called? The nerd clusters is what I've been eating in my high carb days, and they're actually pretty freaking good. But I will say, about I don't know, halfway through a bag of them, it starts cutting up your mouth and getting hard to chew. So let's see what these things are. I've never tried these before, but they are 0 fat, and for every 2 ropes, it's about 25 carbs. So You know, that's very easy to get down. That means that right there is 50 carbs. How easy is that? Yeah, that's pretty easy to get down. Mm. So, what we get, sorry, talking with my mouth full. We get 200 carbs. So I'm going to do 100 carbs from that, get my other 100 carbs from cereal, and I can just pour the shake over the cereal and eat it. So I was going to just do all Frosted Krispies, but I ran out. So I added a little bit of Lucky Charms in there to top it off for the 100 grams of carbs. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this first. Even, well, I say first, I already ate 2 of those. But just because those are very sweet, and if I eat them first, it'll make this taste less sweet. So I'm going to get this meal down. I sent post-workout pictures to Coach, waiting for him to respond to find out what meal 6 is. So as soon as I finish this meal, you'll see what meal 6 is, because I don't know yet. So we'll find out together. Mm. If only you could get shredded eating this stuff all the time. But this is not a normal day. Mm. All right, final meal of the night. Yeah. And those are actual pancakes, right, Broly? Not protein pancakes or anything crazy. They're just very low fat. So everything's low fat here, but lots of carbs. All right, final meal of the night. And whew, all right, so I was really hoping for some Five Guys or something like that. But next best thing, we make our own burgers here at home. So 96.4 beef, very lean, regular buns. Nothing special about them except that I found the lowest fat possible. So there's only 1 gram of fat per bun. And then we've got 2 servings of the Krusty's pancakes here. Well, 2, uh, yeah, so a half cup of dry mix is 45 carbs. So we got that. We got the 3 buns. They're 25 grams of carbs each. We got the bowl of fruit. I don't know if I'll have to add. I got to do the math. I might have to add a little bit more carbs. What is that? That's 90, 75, the bowl of fruit. We'll figure it out. If I have to add a little more carbs, I'll just have something simple, like maybe finish those sweet tart rope candies or something like that. But anyways, Coach just said keep it as low fat as possible, and he wants around 350 grams of carbs to finish the night. So that's the goal, 350 grams of carbs. And like I said, if we have to add a little bit, we will. But for now, we got 3 burgers. They're very thin patties because I only did like 3 ounces per patty, because we're not trying to go super high in the protein and trying to keep the fat lower. But anyways, I am going to get into one of these. So I got 2 with barbecue sauce and 1 with just ketchup and mustard. Let's go barbecue sauce first, since I have 2 of those. Mm. Mm-hmm. They're so small. It's like a slider almost. Mm. But it's so good. Mm. Yeah. It's all I've been wanting. I'm okay with a healthier homemade version as long as it's a burger. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I did forget to mention I added blueberries to the pancake mix. So these are blueberry pancakes. So you got a little bit of carbs there too from the blueberries, but nothing crazy. Let's see. Obviously, I'm going to get some syrup, but I forgot to bring it over here. So I'm just going to take a bite of one of these and see how it tastes. I haven't had a normal pancake in so long. Even without syrup, that's freaking just so different than what I would normally make. Oh, Ashley to the rescue with the syrup. So let's see what these pancakes are all about. But like I said, don't try that at home. Even without the syrup, it's just a whole different ball game. I get so used to the protein, the healthy versions of everything I eat, that this is technically, you have this with some egg whites or a good source of protein. It's still pretty good because these are super low fat. So it's just like adding any low fat carb source to a good protein. This might be an off season staple right here. Yeah, buddy. Took me a second to even remember how to cook these because it's been so long since I've cooked regular food. And when I say regular, I mean normal people food, not bodybuilder food. Not healthy food, I guess. Oh, a little fruit. This one's different. The one I had earlier today had kiwi in it. I saw this one that with oranges in it. And it just sounded super refreshing. And it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed my high carb day as much as I did. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm going to finish this meal off. It's late. It's already like 10:15. So, hopefully this puts me in a carb coma. I pass out tonight, sleep amazing, wake up even better than I did today. Fuller, tighter, hopefully not bloated and holding a ton of water, but we'll see. I think I'll actually look better tomorrow after filling out a bit from this today because I was super flat this morning. So I'm excited. But I'm going to shut up and eat, get this down, get to bed, and see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for the algorithm. We got to grow this channel back. I appreciate all of you that have been supporting me. So till the next one, good night.